to the biggest banana ball game ever played. We've got over 45,000 fans on hand here in Citizens Bank Park for Game 91 of the 2024 Banana Ball World Tour, loved by the world's preeminent experts in bird law, our esteemed friends over at Zappos. The folks in Philly are fired up for the greatest show in sports, which gets its greatest stage yet. With only 5 games left on the schedule, we get our 5th Major League Baseball stadium. The Bananas are 3-1 all time and have taken 2 of 3 from the party animals in MLB parks thus far. And we also come in with Jackson Olsen just 1 trick play shy of 100, while Ryan Cox, his buddy at short, is 3 trick plays away from 200. So plenty on the line this evening here in Philadelphia. Welcome inside the booth with Josh Talevsky, Biko Scala. Thank you so much for spending this special Saturday in virtual Banana Land with us. Josh, doesn't get bigger than this, man.
It's already shaping up to be a monumental night for Banana Ball. Of course, this game in Citizens Bank Park, now the largest singular Banana Ball game we have ever played, and the Bananas and party animals are fired up for it, with a couple of players on the cusp of some big milestones in their Banana Ball careers. Of course, it's Ryan Cox, the Bananas starting shortstop tonight, who finds himself 3 trick plays away from 200. He would be the first player in Banana Ball history to 200 trick plays in a single season. And for his partner at the second base bag, Jackson Olsen, 1 trick play away from 100 for the first time in his career. And outside of that, the Bananas 2-1 against the party animals in Major League ballparks this season. So they have the ability to put away the party animals and win that season series here tonight in Philadelphia. If they're able to do so, they would also grab their 50th win on this 2024 World Tour, which would be an incredibly impressive accomplishment.
Now, if the party animals get the W tonight, that means the Big League Park Series will come down to our final game of the tour on October 12th down in Lone Depot Park, home of the Miami Marlins. But let's stay where our feet are right now. It's going to be Noah Nisnik on the mound for the Nanners, Dalton Ponce starting for the party animals, although we can expect both those guys probably only get 1 inning. You'll see nearly every pitcher from each staff tonight.
And that's how we've seen the Bananas and party animals handle the other games in Major League Baseball stadiums this season. But Biko, we could also see some special guests coming out of the bullpen as well tonight for the Savannah Bananas. A couple former Philadelphia Phillies who spent some time over here, made big impacts on this franchise. And you never know, there could also be a batter or 2 slated to appear in this game as well.
Yeah, there is a lot going on here with over 45,000 fans in the stands here. Now, Citizens Bank sits 42,901 according to Wikipedia and their seating chart. But the Phillies were so kind, they said, no, we can figure out some standing room only. That gets us over 45,000. The Phillies this year, the biggest crowd they've had is 44,700. So this is literally the largest crowd that has been in Citizens Bank Park this year, when a Phillies team, of course, has been unbelievable this season as well.
And look, the fans have already showed out. They were here very early and excited for this ball game. We know how passionate Philadelphia sports fans are, and this is the first Banana Ball game in Pennsylvania as well. So it's been a long time coming for the folks in the Philadelphia area and the state of Pennsylvania as a whole. They are ready to watch the Bananas and party animals do battle here tonight.
The Keystone State is on the line. Bill Leroy and the boys are warming up down there, so we'll toss it down to one of the twin captains in Banana Land and let him shout out his starting lineup.
Mr. Danny Hosley! Going out to left field, you know him as Rat, Mr. Robert Anthony Cruz. In left center field, we have the Doctor, wearing number 5, DR Meadows. In center field, yet again, wearing number 18, Mr. Danny Hosley. In right center field, the man with all the grooves, wearing number 7, Michael Vitamin D. In right field, the superhero of Banana Land, Reese Superman Alexiades. At the third base position, leading the team in home runs, number 3, Mr. Eric Jones. At the shortstop position, our glove magician. Expect a lot of tricks from number 6, Ryan Cox. Also at shortstop, yet again, he's wearing number 18, Mr. Danny Huxley. At the second base position, our social media star and our greatest showman, number 8, Jackson Olsen. Also at second base, he's styling and profiling, wearing number 4, KJ Jackson. At the first base position, our bat trickster and balance extraordinaire, Alex Ziggy Ziegler. Also at first base, we call him Showtime, Brandon Crosby. Waving the flag, the tallest man in sports, Dakota Stilts Albritton. On the mound for his final position, he does it all, Danny Do-It-All Huxley. And behind the plate, on the mic, wearing number 1, myself, Bill LaRoe. One more time for your Savannah Bananas! Ah, yes. We love this song, so we need everyone to get both hands up in the air, get your spirit fingers out. All the way around the stadium, 45,000 strong. Get those spirit fingers out, because this is a tradition we've honored since the first day in Bananaland in 2016. Fans, it is now time to meet tonight's Banana Baby, Charlotte. 6 months old, weighing 15 pounds. She was born for this moment. She's seizing it. One more time for tonight's Banana Baby, Charlotte!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please direct your attention to the center field bullpen.
Ain't this what they been waiting for? You ready? I used to break times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, and shine like this. And the matter of time I spent was locked up in the back of the paddy wagon, cuffs locked on the wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. And shorty, she trying to bless me like I said I do.
They're the wildest, craziest, sexiest, most outrageous group of animals you'll ever lay your eyes on. And they're here for just one reason, to party. Make some noise for the party animal! At shortstop, number 11, Chase Acuff. Right fielder, number 1, Jake School. The DH, DC3, Dalton Cornett. At third base, number 8, Bryson Bloomer. First baseman, number 2, Jason Swan. The left fielder, number 4, Tanner Tinger Thomas. At second base, number 9, Dustin Beaver. Behind the dish, number 26, Taj the Quadfather Porter. And the extra hitter, number 5, Jordan Hussein. On the mound for the Party Animals, Dalton Potts. The Party Animals are managed by Mike Vava Vasis, assisted by Isaac Hess. And Anthony, how you doing, Coramado?
Ladies and gentlemen, I am bringing some Bananas power to the plate. His name is Patrick. Patrick is 5 years old, and he's attempting to hit a home run against these Party Animals. So can I hear some noise for my dear friend, Patrick? He's digging in the box, facing Party Animals pitcher, Brent Helton, who's staring him down and calling him short. Can we get a boo for Brent Helton? Boo. Unreal. Here comes pitch number 1. And that's going to be a strike. Brett, pick on somebody your own size. He's bringing the heat. The count is 0-1. Here comes pitch number 2. And strike 2.
Come on.
This is not very fair, Brett. Unbelievable. Whoa! And Split says he's had enough. He steals the ball from Brett Helton, and now Patrick has a fair fight. Foul ball! Foul ball! Patrick, come back! Patrick! Fair ball! It's a fair ball! Patrick's on his way to first! He's gonna be saving first base! He's on his way to second! He says he doesn't care about the rules! Rounding second base, he's bumbling, tumbling, stumbling his way with a big smile on his face. Reaches in and throws the ball in from right. Patrick's rounding third. He's headed to the plate. Acuff throws the ball home. Here comes the play at the plate. Bryson Bloomer can't handle it. He is saving it. Home run for Patrick.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to learn the rules of our game. The name of the game is Banana Ball. And in Banana Ball, we have 11 rules. Rule number 1, every inning counts. You win the inning, you get a point. How do you win the inning? Score more runs than the other team. The final inning counts the most, where every run counts for a point. Rule number 2, we have 9 innings or a 2-hour time limit, unless. Rule number 3, if we are tied, it will force a one-on-one showdown tiebreaker. One hitter versus one pitcher with one fielder. Rule number 4, there is no bunting because bunting sucks. If you bunt, you are thrown out of the game. Swing the bat. Rule number 5, batters can steal first base. Rule number 6, there are no walks in Banana Ball. Ball 4 is a sprint. The runner can go as far as they want till all 9 fielders touch the ball. Rule number 7, batters may not step out of the batter's box. If they do, he'll call it a strike. Rule number 8, there are no mound visits. Rule number 9, the Banana Ball challenge rule. During the game, each team has an opportunity to challenge one umpire call per game. And not only did they get to challenge you, Vince, so do the fans. Your fan challenge representative tonight is John. He's got a great seat over behind. Yeah, watch out for him, all right? Rule number 10, the golden batter rule. Once per game, each team can take any hitter in their lineup and have them bat in any spot. And finally, the most fans first rule of them all. Philly, did you bring your gloves tonight? Oh, that's good, because if any of you fans catch a foul ball in this game, it counts for an out. And those are the rules of Banana Ball. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for a little competition between the Savannah Bananas and the Party Animals. You know, Philadelphia has a rich history, and I am a former history teacher myself. In fact, our founding fathers used to call this place home. It's the original capital of the United States. And speaking of our founding fathers, I have it on good authority that 2 of our founding fathers are here in the crowd somewhere amidst the 45,000 fans. They're dressed in colonial attire, and our players have to find those founding fathers, and the first team to bring them back to home plate is the winner. This is Finding Fathers. Gentlemen, are we ready? Then on your mark, get set, go! Finding Fathers begins. All right, the Party Animals are posting out to left field. Bananas heading out to right field. Looks like the fans are trying to help them out. The Bananas see them. Party Animals, I don't know if they've spotted their guy quite yet. The Bananas are racing up into the fans, whereas the Party Animals are scouting, looking to see if they can find their founding fathers. They got, all right, we've got them on camera. They're making their way. The Bananas are on the field. They have found one of the founding fathers, and they're coming in hot. Bananas are coming in. Ty Jackson trying to hold him. Oh, we dropped one of the founding fathers. Oh, the humanity. Picking back up. Rack's got him. Rack is huffing and puffing, but the Savannah Bananas are the winners of Finding Fathers.
All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, direct your attention down that right field line. It's time to meet the cast of the 2024 Banana Ball World Tour.
You see Ty Jackson's okay, a little hobbled leaving the field after he had a run-in with Taj Porter. A little testy there in the Finding Fathers Player Challenge.
Luckily, we have modern medicine now, so in case one of our founding fathers was hurt in any way, we can properly aid him.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the Founding Fathers. I'm mostly worried about our Banana Ball players. Let's check in down on the field for the first time tonight with Sam Bauman.
Bico, Josh. Yeah, already having a lot of fun down here, and I know it's been a fun season for the Bananas so far, officially winning the overall tour. Coach Tyler Gillum here joining me from the Bananas. Gilly, talk to me, what's special about this group of guys we got together for this season?
We've got an unbelievable group that they have one mission every night. It's not winning and losing. It's about impacting every single fan that walks through these gates. And I can't wait to see what happens tonight in this sold-out crowd in Philly.
Now talk to me, job is not done yet either. How do you keep these guys locked in and know that, hey, Major League Ballpark's still up for grabs this year?
Yeah, it's all about just focusing on one pitch at a time, one fan at a time, and leaving everybody with never forget moments. We're going to hit some trick plays. They're going to see some things that they've never seen on a baseball field tonight. We're going to leave this place unbelievable.
Gilly, what are we expecting from the Bananas tonight? Big win?
Always a big win, baby. It's a big win for everybody. It's a big win for Philly. Let's do this thing.
Big stuff from the Bananas. Let's see if the perspective is the same for the Party Animals tonight as we toss it over to Drake Toll.
Not a bad toss there, Sam. Coach Mike Vavavacius of the Party Animals. Tyler Gillum just called his shot, said the Bananas are winning tonight. How do you respond?
I strongly disagree with Gillum's opinion on that. I think the Party Animals are going to take this one. We got a lot of energy. Seems like it'd be a big Party Animals crowd, so I'm excited. I'm fired up.
Baba, you once caught both ends for the Phillies. Now here you stand at Citizens Bank Park amid 45,000 people coaching the Party Animals. What kind of emotion goes into that?
You know, it's wild. It's a lot of from different directions, and it's just I'm just very grateful to have the opportunities I've had and just to see everything come full circle like this. It's like a dream come true.
It's not the first MLB stadium for your team this season. This is now number 4. But what makes it different? What keeps it unique and fresh?
You know, these environments are hard to beat. You really can't come into one of these MLB stadiums and have a bad day. The energy is nuts. The electricity is off the charts, and it's just the energy brought to us by the crowd, you can't beat it every MLB stadium.
Call your shot. Who's winning tonight?
Party Animals are taking it tonight.
Josh, Biko, there you have it. A former Phillies bullpen catcher. The Animals will win it in Citizens Bank Park. Party on.
Thank you very much, Drake. Thank you to Vava as well as to Sam and Gillum before that. Really cool getting insight from the head honchos as they head into the biggest banana ball game of all time.
Yeah, it's going to be a very exciting game, and I think another one that we're going to see come very much down to the wire. We've seen plenty of games with showdowns as of late. The Bananas bullpen has been strong all season long, but we've started to see a couple guys step up for the Party Animals this season as well, as they're getting stronger. Dylan Porter and Jake Lialios. What's more, they're also getting Drew Gillespie back as well. So this Party Animals team is very dangerous, and this could be the first game in a Major League Baseball stadium that goes to showdowns.
That's been the theme recently. Whole lot of showdowns as of late. Okay, Jesse is just finishing up with the intros for the cast and crew. We'll toss it down to the man in yellow for the fan warm-up.
The cast is ready. The players are ready. It's time for you, the fans, to get ready. So I need everyone on your feet. All 45,000 strong on your feet, because it is now time for the fan warm-up. So please welcome to the field 5-year-old Reese. Here she comes. All right, Reese, you have a very important job. Your job is to get this crowd going crazy and fully warmed up. Are you ready for this job?
Yes.
All right, Reese. So whatever you do, they're gonna do. You ready?
Yes.
Bring it, Reese. Here we go. Oh, yes. Good start, Reese. Oh, we're rolling. We're rolling. I like it, Reese. Keep it going. What? Pulp Fiction? How do you know that? What is happening? Oh, all right. We're swimming. We're swimming. We're swimming. Okay, we're still going under. Oh, staying alive? How does this girl know this? Keep it going, Reese. Oh, we're twirling now. We're twirling. I like this. We're still twirling. Keep it going. Oh, no, jumping jacks! Reese! Oh, she's getting us loose now. Oh, we got this one. Reese, look around. 45,000 people going crazy for you. Let's hear it for Reese.
Well, the biggest crowd in banana ball history is ready to rumble. Here comes the young professor to make sure all of us in virtual Banana Land are properly fired up as well.
Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, and potassium enthusiasts from around the world, tonight, you and thousands of your friends here live, and millions more watching at home, have gathered here to witness something beyond your wildest imagination. From Montana to Savannah, from the Isle of Man to Tokyo, Japan, the Banana Maniacs come from across the globe to witness this. This is not baseball. This is the crucible where the fastest, hungriest, and most entertaining players are forged. This is a game of the fans, by the fans, and for the fans. But this is not your granddad's pastime. This is not just another night at the ballpark. This game is baseball by birth, fruit by name, and an absolute worldwide phenomenon by the grace of God. This is the time for all 45,000 people here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, to get on your feet and give me your voices. Because this is the greatest show in sports. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Banana Ball!
Philadelphia! Let's meet the starting lineup for your Savannah Bananas! Leading off in center field, number 5, DR, the Duck, Meadow! Batting second, the extra hitter, number 19, Dan Oberg. Batting third at first base, number 3, Eric Joe. In the cleanup spot, playing right field, number 2, Reese Superman Alexiades. Batting fifth and catching, numero 1, Bill Leroy. At second base, wearing number 8, he is our greatest showman, baby. Make some noise for Jackson Olsen. The left fielder, number 15, we call him Rack, Robert Anthony Cruz. At third base, number 18, Danny Hosley. At shortstop, number 6, our glove magician from Kutztown University, Ryan Cox. And the DH, number 7, Michael Vitamin D. On the mound for your Bananas tonight, number 88, Noah Nisnik. Your Savannah Bananas are managed by Tyler Gillum, assisted by Adam Virant and Ray Ortega. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing and remove your hats. Here to honor America with the singing of tonight's national anthem, please welcome Brielle.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the brave and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, Brielle.
It is game 91 of the 2024 Banana Ball World Tour. Loved by the people who will always offer you a nice egg in trying times. Our generous pals over at Zappos. We have over 45,000 fans on hand here in Citizens Bank Park, home of the Philadelphia Phillies, which makes this the biggest Banana Ball game ever played. Can't wait to see if the Bananas or Party Animals will end up on top. Let's take a look at the Nanners' defensive alignment here tonight. Left to right in the outfield, it's Robert Anthony Cruz, D.R. Meadows, and Reese Alexiades. In the infield, third to first, Danny Hosley, Ryan Cox, Jackson Olsen, and Eric Jones Jr. Behind the dish, it's Bill Leroy, and on the mound, Noah Nisnik.
Well, again, the duo up the middle for the Savannah Bananas are the big stars of the night. Ryan Cox, 3 trick plays away from becoming the first player in Banana Ball history with 200 trick plays in a single season. Jackson Olsen, 1 trick play away from reaching triple digits for the first time this season. But do not forget about D.R. Meadows right now for the Savannah Bananas, still gunning for 100 trick plays of his own before this tour concludes.
Let's zoom in on Noah Nisnik. He has been a star here in his rookie campaign in Banana Land. The pride of St. Louis, Missouri, coming to Banana Ball at a Southeast Missouri State. What an unbelievable rookie campaign he is having.
Well, he's making start number 27 for the Savannah Bananas this season, which leads all pitchers. Unsurprisingly, he is also leading this year's World Tour with his 10 wins on the pitcher's mound. He has been a sensation as a rookie, and what he continues to do so well is pound the strike zone, allowing sprints to just 5.5% of the total batters he's faced this season. And the Party Animals, they're batting just .286 against him this season. The Bananas, they're rolling with him to start this ball game because he continues to post up zeros early in ball games and allow his team to jump out in front early. They're hoping for more of the same here tonight.
Let's take a look at the Party Animals lineup that opposes Niz Nasty. As per usual, it is Reese Hampton at the top. Then Chase Acuff due up second, Jake Skoll hitting third, Dalton Cornett cleaning it up. Then Bryson Bloomer, Jason Swan, and Tanner Thomas in the middle. And Dustin Baber, Taj Porter, and Jordan Hussein rounding it out.
Well, it's Reese Hampton and Jake Skoll, the dynamic duo, who are going to be fearsome for Noah Nisnik. Skoll has homered off of Nisnik each of his last 2 starts on the mound. And for Reese Hampton, trying to get to 100 hits before this tour concludes.
It is worth noting the Party Animals offense have had back-to-back excellent games against Nisnik here in September, although Nisnik has dominated for the majority of the tour. Okay, let's toss it back down to Big Yellow. Jesse Cole, you've got the mic.
Banana Nation, it's time. On 3, I need everyone here to yell start the clock. 1, 2, 3. Showtime.
Leading off.
Another couple looks at the biggest crowd in Banana Ball history. Citizens Bank Park takes over the top spot from Nationals Park. And we're ready to rumble. Nisnik, a 4-pitch guy. 4-seam fastball, circle changeup, a curveball, a cutter every once in a while. Sits in the low 90s with the heat. And looks like he went first pitch changeup here to the switch hitting center fielder. That one struck. Wow, nice stag over there at third. Danny Hosley over to Eric Jones Jr., who grabs it between the legs. 2 pitches in, we've already got a trick play.
The Bananas wasting no time getting on the board in the trick play department. You get a stellar play from Danny Hosley over at the third base position, and a great throw across the diamond. Eric Jones Jr. recognizing that ball coming low to his body and able to position the glove to get that one between his legs. Excellent play from EJ.
It's a barrel from Hampton, but he still sits 11 hits shy of 100 after he only fell 2 short a year ago. Chase Acuff will turn around in the right-handed batter's box, show off his lefty stance as Nisnik fires a heater behind him. Bill through the back door, and we're ready with a 1-0 count. Make it 2 balls and no strikes on the Animal shortstop, who's having a tremendous sophomore campaign here in Banana Ball.
Definitely seen quite an offensive evolution for Chase Acuff this season. Also doing very well in the ball four sprints department as of late, as this one is skied into center field, and it's 2 outs and 2 trick plays for the Savannah Bananas. DR Meadows completes the backflip catch in center field and is now up to 90 trick plays on the season.
How about the roar from over 45,000 after DR gets a perfect 10 on the backflip catch? That's as clean as they come. Mile high off the bat of Acuff, had a lot of time to think about it, backpedaling, got to the perfect spot to wow the folks here in Philly. Now Jake Skoll, the most dangerous man offensively for either side, steps in. He's going to give the doctor another shot at a trick play. Looks like DR's going to pop it up. He does. Where's the ball? Meadows comes away with it. He was the only man who could grab the tip drill trick play. He grabs a pair of them on the inning, and Nisnik sets the Animals down 1-2-3.
And now it's DR Meadows all of a sudden closer and closer to 100 trick plays this season. For For Noah Nisnik, how about a 2-minute and 17-second inning?
That was a little look what I found there for the doctor. Good to see him up to 91 trick plays on the tour. Now let's take a look at the Party Animals defense after the Nanners grab a trio of trick plays. We'll see what the boys in black and pink can do in the bottom of the first. Left to right in their outfield, it's Tanner Thomas, Reese Hampton, and Jake Skoll. Third to first in the infield, you see Bryson Bloomer, Chase Acuff, Dustin Baber, and Jason Swan. Catching is Taj Porter, and towing the slab, Dalton Ponce.
Well, Chase Acuff leading all Party Animals with his 141 trick plays, hoping to get to 150 before his season ends. And for Reese Hampton and Bryson Bloomer, both with 38 trick plays, they're looking for 40 trick play seasons this year for the Party Animals. And meanwhile, it was Jason Swan, the most impressive defender last weekend for the Party Animals. He's also got trick plays in 5 of his last 6 contests for the boys in black and pink.
Let's shift our focus to Ponce, who grew up in Fontana, California, right outside Rancho Cucamonga. Comes to Banana Land after 3 years at St. Mary's College of California, a couple more at Long Beach State. And he himself is having a stupendous rookie season here in Banana Ball.
Well, Dalton Ponce is making start number 9 this season for the Party Animals, the first that he has ever received in a Major League Baseball stadium, but it is well deserved. You see the 4-3 record for Dalton Ponce, and after Drew Gillespie, Ponce's arguably been the next best pitcher for the Party Animals since the start of June. And when entering the game out of the rotation, his earned run average is below 2 for this squad. And just like his friend Noah Nisnik, a guy who also pounds the strike zone very consistently, just 10 ball force sprints allowed this season.
The Bananas only need 1 run to walk off the first inning, which means D.R. Meadows at the top of the order is the only man truly due to swing it. Behind him is Danny Oberst and Eric Jones Jr. Cleaning it up, Reese Alexiadis. Then Bill Leroy, Jackson Olsen, and Robert Anthony Cruz. In the middle of the bottom 3 is Danny Hosley, Ryan Cox, and Michael Deeb.
Well, it's such a luxury for the Bananas to get Dan Oberst back in this lineup, manning the 2 spot for this ball club. Just lengthens everything that the Bananas are able to do offensively as Meadows fouls this one behind home plate. Taj Porter thinks he's got a beat on it and will come down with the catch. It's 2 pitches and a quick out for Dalton Ponce to start his evening.
Each starting pitcher gets out number 1 after just 2 pitches. Now the aforementioned Danny Oberst in his 6th year as a Savannah Banana steps in. Off all 3 games last weekend, battling a wrist injury, gives the fans their first chance to make a play. And they give Dan another life.
It's going to be very interesting to see the fan defense here in Citizens Bank Park tonight. Of course, a massive ballpark. Fans going to have a lot of opportunities to possibly set a new fan caught foul ball record as Oberst hit this one over to right field. Jake Skoll coming in, collects a trick play and a worm as Oberst is retired.
It's a cherry on top, a flourish to his 25th trick play of his 4th World Tour. Now Eric Jones Jr. steps in, the Nanners leader in long balls with 10. Put on a fireworks show in batting practice both yesterday and earlier today. It's a guy who can reach the seats with ease. Former Mariners and Twins minor leaguer.
We saw EJ a season ago, a little streaky for the Bananas, but has been very consistent all tour long. As that one is skied into the glove of Chase Acuff, ranging into shallow left center field. Dalton Ponce with a sub 2-minute inning for the Party Animals. It's a 1-minute and 44-second frame.
Efficient work there by Ponce, who pounds the zone as per usual. And we're scoreless after both pitchers take care of their halves of the first inning in order. 6 batters to the dish, 6 outs, 4 of them retired via trick play. Nice shot of the legs there. Rad Bod, Dad Bod. And Ryan Cox and the Nanners back out in the field Take a look at the resume for the glove magician, who, there's no doubt about it, is the best of the best across his 3 years in Banana Land when it comes to trick plays.
Well, Ryan Cox is the only man in Banana Ball history with 300 or more trick plays in his career. And when you compare him to Chase Acuff, the leader for the Party Animals, second on the tour in total trick plays, Cox still has 56 more than his shortstop counterpart. And for Ryan Cox, he's actually on pace to hit 210 trick plays by the end of 2024. And he's got a chance at creeping closer to 200 with the splitter specialist Jared Donaldson taking the mound. Excellent at inducing ground outs for the Bananas.
To put it into a little more perspective, Cox is 89 trick plays ahead of Justin Bieber, who has the third most on the tour. Pretty wild stuff. As Dalton Cornett is our first man to reach base here today. Gets an 0-1 splitter from Jared Donaldson, 2022 Peach Belt Pitcher of the Year, and lines it into right.
Just a nice, clean piece of hitting for Dalton Cornett, the Party Animals with the leadoff man on. And we've seen over the past 3 weekends the bat heating up for DC3.
Just in the nick of time, he's got the batting average up to 293. This is his third World Tour. He has not finished a season of Banana Ball yet with an average below 300. Grayson Bloomer will get another offering here from his 2022 Coastal Plain League Bananas teammate, after the fans can't make the snag on that foul ball. And Donnie's going to bring in Olson, Cox, and Meadows for a choreographed dance. Crow hop, that's a tough pitch to hit. Right on the outside corner. Donnie sits 90 to 92 with the fastball. Crow hops and fires it from well in front of the mound, and then follows it up with a nasty slider to get the Boomer swinging.
Pretty devastating pitch sequence there from Jared Donaldson. And you just cannot prep as a batter what you're going to see from a 3-2-2, a 2-2-2 pitch, as Donnie hopping all over that pitcher's mound before firing.
Now Jason Swan, the Party Animals team leader, with his .325 batting average, tied for the team lead with his .391 on base percentage, is going to be brought to the field by Helton Becerra, Fisher and Company. How does Andy Archer get one of the roles as the bad boys in the neighborhood?
Do you think he volunteered for it? Do you think he's really trying to change his persona in any type of way?
This marks the big switch up in
Please,
Andy
guys,
Archer's
I can
character.
beat the bad guy sometimes.
Good to hear that many of the folks here in Citizens Bank Park know every word to the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme song. Makes sense when Will Smith was West Philadelphia, born and raised. We'll see if Jason Swan gets up to no good. Having himself a tremendous second tour. Had 2 balls and no strikes here.
Last weekend reached 50 runs batted in a season for the first time in his Banana Ball career. Now chops this over to third base. Danny Hosley is able to get the lead out at second for the Bananas. But Swanee with just enough speed to beat out the double play opportunity there for the Bananas. Just a 5-4 fielder's choice there for Jason Swan.
He'll take over for Cornett at first, so it is an upgrade in the speed department for the Animals. Go from a guy who hasn't attempted a steal to Swanee, who's a perfect 11 for 11 in his attempts. Would love to see him get into scoring position for Tanner Tinder Thomas, who goes fishing after the first pitch splitter. And just like that, he's behind 0-2. Good foul as Correll Prime defends Brenna and company down by the Bananas dugout.
And good to see Jared Donaldson continue to pound the zone for the Savannah Bananas early on in this tour. Struggled with his command on the pitcher's mound. Has done so much better getting ahead in counts against batters as this tour has progressed. Now comes set with the 1-2 pitch.
Nice piece of hitting as that one drops in front of Cruz. Swan wipes out rounding second, so he'll retreat back to the bat. 2 men on now with 2 down.
For Tanner Thomas, choked up on the bat just a little bit. Didn't try and do too much with the offering he got from Jared Donaldson. Getting that one into the opposite field and keeps the Party Animals rally going here in the top of the second.
So Thomas pushes Swan into scoring position for Dustin Baber. Takes a fastball outside. Working down in the 8-hole, Party Animals second baseman. Strokes this deep to left. Cruz on the run, can't get there. 1 hop off the wall. Swan scores easily, big stop sign for Tanner. Baber comes through in the clutch, booming. 2-out RBI double. The Animals have a chance for a point here in the second.
An impressive job for the Party Animals, batting below 200 against Jared Donaldson here, or since the start of August, I should say. And the reaction there from Dustin Baber really set it all, pulling into second base, fired up, yelling at all of his Party Animals teammates in the dugout.
His boys, for their part, pull off the signature first run scoring celebration for the squad, a little party rock anthem. Good job there defensively from Rack. Played it well off the wall, keeps Thomas from scoring. Now 2 men in scoring position for the switch hitting catcher, Taj Porter. Having himself a fine rookie campaign. Rolls this one over to Ziggy, fields it between the legs. Sticky situation to be pulling off such a sketchy trick play. But he's the Ziegler for a reason. Now up to 33 on the tour.
Well, Ziggy spent so much time in the offseason practicing his trick plays at the first base position. Felt no fear whatsoever in front of 45,000, getting the Bananas their 4th trick play of the night.
All right, let's get it down to the young Professor and Jesse. This is the largest crowd sing-off in Banana Ball history. So let's see what the folks have here when it comes to the singing chops in Philadelphia.
Section. All right, first song, here we go. Oh, we're gonna sing it, here we go. I want to hear it.
We're off to an amazing start. The first point goes to the first base and right field side.
Oh, I know Philly knows this one. Come on.
Sergeant.
Impressive performances from the crowd so far. We're back to Banana Ball, which means Pico Scala and my buddy Josh Trelevsky taking back over on the mics. 1-1 count here on Reese Alexiadis as Garrett Delano takes over for Dalton Ponce on the mound for the Animals.
Delano taking the mound for the 30th time this season. Has spent most of the year coming out of the rotation for this ball club and has put up yet another phenomenal season for the Party Animals. An earned run average in the 3s, well above tour average, and he has induced a foul out to a fan to start his night in Philly.
What a fantastic snag by that youngster. Right behind the Bananas dugout. Records an out for the Party Animals here to kick off the bottom of the second. And Super Reese, who started his Banana Ball career with a foul out to a fan back on opening night in Tampa, Florida. Well, that's happened to him a few more times here in his rookie campaign.
Yeah, always tough. Reese Alexiadis, known for hitting the ball very hard, but also has his fair share of foul-outs to fans this season as Bill Leroy gives this one a ride, and the fans have an opportunity for 2 straight to back Delano, and they come up empty.
That one was much trickier. It was about a mile high. So Bill, another chance. Soft contact, right side, Justin Baber, give us something good. Under the leg, nearly had it. Looks like he had it in the glove. They might have knocked the ball out with his leg. Trying to pull the glove back through. We'll get another look.
Yeah, it looks like Dustin Baber was going to be able to come down cleanly with the trick play out there against Bill Leroy. But it does look like the glove comes up, nicks his quad. And so Bill Leroy able to reach on the trick play and missed, and the Bananas down a run in this inning, going to utilize Malachi Mitchell, the designated runner, on the base paths.
Flash can pinch run 1 time every trip through the order. So he is now burned until the Bananas get it back to DR Meadows at the top. As this one foul, just barely. No balls and 2 strikes on Jackie. Malachi coming off a huge weekend of running. 6 stolen bases across last Saturday night and Sunday afternoon. Brings him up to 44. He's only been caught 5 times here in his 4th World Tour.
Well, he had 4 stolen bases last Saturday night for the Savannah Bananas. Really just boosted his confidence, and he's taking off on the 0-2 pitch against Taj Porter. The throw down, and they are going to say Malachi Mitchell was pulled himself off the bag. Chase Acuff keeping the tag on Flash the Kid. He's caught stealing.
Well, John Byrne, the second base umpire, is no stranger to big league parks. He's umpired in 9 Major League Baseball games. After an illustrious career umping in the minors, over a decade spent umping down there. Another look, it was the right call. Good tag by Acuff as Olson puts himself aboard. Means the tie-in run back on first base for the Bananas, and Robert Anthony Cruz will represent the winning run here in the 2nd.
That caught stealing at second base now feels a little more heartbreaking for the Savannah Bananas, as it would have put the fastest man in Banana Ball in scoring position. But the Bananas pretty confident in what Robert Anthony Cruz is able to do at the plate. 7 home runs this season, pacing all rookies.
And has one in a big league park, left the yard in Nationals Park. Pretty special moment for the former Nats minor leaguer. Boy, it looks like he helped Delano out there. That one a pinch up. Cruz trying to win the inning for the boys in yellow in one fell swoop. Job by Taj scampering after that, keeps Olson at first base.
Delano falling behind Robert Anthony Cruz, the count 3-1. Will be very interesting to see if Jackson Olson's off and running on Delano's 3-1 pitch.
Delano will check on him, tight over at first, but Olson back safely. Umpire Nathan Neuer there to make an emphatic call. Great to have him back in Banana Land. That ball destroyed. If it's fair, it's gone, and it's foul. Well struck, but rack early on it. It was caught on a deflection, but not a clean snag. We've got Mike Gillespie out in right field to make the call on that one. We can have a 6-person umpiring crew for all of our MLB games. Boy, fastball just misses down and out. Olson was off on the pitch with it being a 3-2. He gets a stop sign though at third. Good call there by Gillum. Skoll ended up with the ball, the 7th and final party animal that had to touch it before it's live. Guy's got a cannon, and Olson wouldn't have been halfway home by the time Jake collected the banana ball.
And Tyler Gillum, coaching third, was watching the party animal sprint defense very carefully, quick with his communication there to Jackson Olson, and you saw a lot of haste from the boys in black and pink to transition that ball incredibly quickly and hope that they would be able to hold Olson from scoring, which they did.
Now last tour's leader in walk-offs, Danny Hosley steps in. At 28 inning enders a year ago, has 9 of them here in 2024. He comes up in the clutch, drives in the inning tying run. Excellent work by Hampton to get the ball in and hold Cruz the inning winning run at third.
Well, Hosley led the 2023 Banana Ball World Tour in batting average with runners in scoring position, or led the Bananas, I should say. Comes up clutch yet again for his ball club. We saw a big offensive weekend from Hosley in Savannah as he collected a triple and a home run last weekend.
Another big cheer for Ryan Cox, who spent the final 4 years of his college career at Kutztown University, about an hour and a half down the road. Grew up in Aliquippa, a Pennsylvania kid, born and raised, and good job there by Chase Acuff. Picks up the trick play, now 142 on the tour for the Animal shortstop, and puts an end to the bleeding. Second inning ends tied at a run each, so we're still knotted in a scoreless game when it comes to points.
Well, that was a big response from the Savannah Bananas to keep this one a scoreless game, and now it's time for Maceo, the Bananas, and the Party Animals to take over with a little player dance.
Heck of a dance from Maceo, getting Lealios and Helton to join from the Party Animals side. Kyle Jackson with Malachi Mitchell and Ty Jackson taking care of the Nanners dancing duties as Ethan Scuje, our big boy out of British Columbia, takes over for Donaldson on the mound.
Taking the mound for the 25th time for the Savannah Bananas. Owns a 2-1 record this season. Also has one of the highest strikeout rates of anybody on this year's World Tour. Only thing he has to focus on, minimizing his ball four sprints. Control can be the bane of his existence at times.
Bottom of the order, trying to feed the top here for the Party Animals. Jordan Hussein in the 10-hole. Then Hampton and Acuff at the top, due to swing it. A couple change-ups from Scooge to start his outing. He's one of the harder throwers in Banana Land. Sits 93 to 95 with the gas. Diving stop, Danny Hosley to his feet. Seed across the diamond. And it's a web gem for Danny Do-It-All.
Already 3 terrific plays in this ball game for Danny Hosley, of course, grabbing the first out of the game against Reese Hampton. You saw him field a fielder's choice against Jason Swan in the second. Now comes up with his best play of the night so far, showing off the range and the strike across the diamond to retire Hussein.
Chance for the fans as Reese Hampton fouls it off. They come up empty. Hussein, who spent the vast majority of his time on defense this year at third, tips his helmet a couple times to Hosley. He was just robbed of extra bases. Game recognizes game as that fastball sails out.
And why wouldn't Hussein when he regards himself as a glove-first guy?
Shattered bat, just foul, goes through the legs of Nathan Neuer, the first base umpire. So Hampton will grab a new weapon. Bounced into a grounder to Hosley his first time. Trick play by EJ over at first on it. course, as you can see, Alex Ziegler's taken over for Jones Jr. defensively for the time being. He was due up fourth in the bottom of this inning. It'll be interesting to see if that'll be EJ or Ziggy swinging it. There's re-entry in banana ball, so Niners can get one of their best offensive weapons back in there if they choose to do so. Of course, Ziggy from Butler, Pennsylvania. Would be cool to see him swinging it here in his home state. Scooge goes to the curve and gets Hampton swinging.
Reese Hampton batting .346 against Ethan Scooge this season, but we've seen a healthy amount of times when Hampton has not able to get on against the king of the strikeout. It's come via that K.
Scooge, a guy with well over 1,000 professional strikeouts. He is spread across 4 of the 7 continents we have on planet Earth. Europe, Asia, Australia, and of course North America. Chase Acuff puts a charge into this one. You can kiss it goodbye. No doubt blast from the Animal shortstop.
Chase Acuff pounding the chest as he gets to third base and comes around to score for the Party Animals. This has been a big year for Chase Acuff, always regarded as a great defender. Now with home run number 7 as Drake Toll's got him.
Chase, you just hit a home run at MLB Stadium.
I've never done that before. That was sick.
45,000 on hand right here. Going yard. What did you see?
I saw an absolute nuke. I don't even know where it landed. It was going off the bat.
What's going on in your brain right now?
I'm blacked out.
I love it. Chase Acuff,
Party on.
That's a pretty cool feeling. That's pretty awesome. Acuff up to 7 home runs after he never left the yard across 68 games played last year. With a lot of offseason hitting training with Reese Hampton. That's delayed gratification at its best right there. The hard work has paid off, and then some. Boy, what a year he's having.
I mean, in 2023, Chase Acuff was a man who was obviously studying the game of banana ball and pitchers on the mound. Finally, that offensive evolution has come to life as Jackson Olsen and Alex Ziegler pull off the double trick play, and that is 100 trick plays for the Great 8.
What a cool moment for Jackson Olsen, as we'll get it down to Jesse Cole for a brand new Philadelphia-themed promotion.
We are so grateful to be here in the city of brotherly love. So now we're going to put that to the test with 2 sets of brothers to see how much they actually love each other. So we have the Frick brothers in yellow. We have the Palmieri brothers in black. They're going to have to run to first, put a brother in their extra large shirt. Then they're going to have to run to second, put another brother in their extra large shirt, and then run all 3 brothers filled with love to the finish line right here. We're going to see how much brotherly love we have. All right, Christian, are you ready? Vinny, are you ready? On your mark, get set, go! And look at these brothers run. Let's see how much they really like their brothers. All right. Good start from the Frick brothers. And here come the Palmieri brothers. And they're picking up speed. Get that other brother in that shirt. And here we go. Look at the brotherly love here. Interesting strategy by the Palmieri brothers. And the brothers are, all right, get back up, brothers. We believe in you. The Frick brothers ahead. The Palmieri brothers are running blind. And here they go to the finish line. And the champion, and 6 brothers. Let's hear it for the brotherly love contest. The winners, the Frick brothers.
That promotion rocked. Looks like Jesse has more to say. Ryan Rodriguez taking over on the mound for the Party Animals. And we get another look at Acuff's solo home run that has The boys in black and pink up a run here in the third. Back down to Jesse we go.
Fans, now coming to bat, a two-time All-Star and a World Series champion from your Philadelphia Phillies. Please welcome Shane Victorino!
What a special moment for the Flying Hawaiian. He's only seen one pitch in his banana ball career. He lined it for a walk-off single out into left center in Las Vegas a year ago. And now he's seen a ball.
Well, beloved Philadelphia Philly, part of many great teams in the late 2000s and early 2010s. Now again, his second career banana ball appearance and hoping for even more success as he finds himself behind in the count 1-2 against Ryan Rodriguez.
You get a lot of cutters from Sexy Mexi, saw one right there. Now some showmanship. Victorino spent 8 years as a Philadelphia Philly. World Series champion in 08. Bounces this one off himself. We'll get another 2-2.
And the crowd here in Philadelphia staying loud with Victorino in the 2-2 count. They start the cheers, trying to implore him to find a little success as this one is rolled over to second base. Jordan Hussein, who has entered the ball game at second, comes up with the trick play out for the Party Animals, who are booed because Victorino is retired.
I think Hussein especially booed for his part in taking down the Flying Hawaiian. So Rodriguez does his job. And here comes Connor Higgins. Doing his best Jason Kelsey impersonation.
The Pennsylvania natives decided to come out in the mummers tonight here in front of the folks in Citizens Bank Park. We'll see if it possibly helps him out, maybe gives him a little more deception on the pitcher's mound as he goes to work against DR Meadows.
Slider misses down. Higgins out of Allentown, Pennsylvania. Less than an hour up the road. That one past the dive of Bloomer. Acuff down to a knee, went between the legs, and DR able to beat it out. That'll be an infield single. Would have been an insane trick play from Chase.
Yeah, and I don't think Chase Acuff trying for the trick play there was the difference. It got DR to reach first base for the Savannah Bananas. Nonetheless, really great range from the Party Animal shortstop. And the Bananas with a dangerous man on first base. Meadows, second on the team in stolen bases.
DR swiped 22 bags across his second tour. Got a good example of why he's pacing all hitters with his .360 batting average there. Now Alex Ziegler out of Butler, Pennsylvania will get his moment. A battle here between two of our three guys from the Keystone State. And a swing and a miss. Higgins goes to the bender. Has Ziggy well out in front.
Great location all around for Connor Higgins, attacking Alex Ziegler and pulling out the soft stuff to get the swing and the miss as well.
When you average 93 on the fastball, it is tough to wait for that big looping breaker. EJ out in front of the first one he gets. It's been a steady diet. This one deep out to left center. Reese Hampton on the track has it as the Party Animals win the third inning and claim the first point available here tonight.
Well, the Bananas and Party Animals just arrived here in Philadelphia. Nonetheless, Reese Hampton with veteran play in deep center field, knowing the dimensions of this ballpark, making sure he had enough room to come away with the catch there for the Animals and secure them the point.
Let's get it down to Sam Bauman.
Hey, Biko, Josh, we just heard how the Philadelphia faithful here welcomed this man, Shane Victorino, and no surprise. But Shane, for you, you're not new to Banana Ball, but what did it mean to walk out here in Philadelphia and kind of get the reaction you just got?
Oh, it brings back all those great feelings that you got to share with these, fans. Playing here, winning a championship here. To get that feeling, every time that you be able to walk on this field is, but again, here tonight, seeing 45,000 for Banana Ball. I mean, if you had told me that when I had played in Las Vegas and I said, hey, why didn't we go to Philadelphia? And here we are. I mean, it's amazing.
What did bring you back? I know last time you had a nice walk-off. The success, I imagine, was in you. You wanted to get back in. But what brings you back to Banana Ball? Why come back and play again?
Well, I think it's here, and this might be the last time I do it. I don't know. I just, it's like I said, it's that feeling knowing that, I was able to win a championship in a place like this, to come back, to see this place filled, to get that kind of ovation. I mean, it's, this is what it's all about. And, as I said, to come back, I don't know if it's my last time, but as I said, to feel this feeling once again, it's, it's unimaginable feeling, so it's great.
Well, Shane, I think I speak for 45,000 other people when we say we hope it's not the last time you join us here in Banana Land. Biko, Josh, a legend on and off the field, Shane Victorino.
Hey, thanks so much, Sam. Thank you, Shane, for giving us the time and the insight. And really appreciate him making the journey from Las Vegas, which he calls home these days. Crowd went absolutely bonkers. Understandably so. Ryan Kellogg, the new man on the mound, and Dalton Cornett with a line drive single his first time. Here loops that one into a trick play from Reese Alexiadis.
Easy money for Reese Alexiadis. Now 7 trick plays in the ball game for the Savannah Bananas. 10 total. And that was trick play number 40 for Reese Alexiadis in his rookie campaign. Wildly impressive.
Kellogg retires his former Atlantic League teammate, and just one pitch later has Bryson Bloomer. Trick play 101 on the tour for Olsen. Ziggy grabs it between the legs. That is an awful quick 2 outs for Banana Land's Big Maple. We're just crossing the minute mark as Jason Swan rolls it over past the dive of Danny Hosley. Already seen him make one superstar full extension play tonight. Cannot deny Swan, who grabs himself 2 bags with 2 outs.
Well, finally something sneaks past Danny Hosley, who's shown that incredible range so far in the ball game. Bananas third baseman been able to keep that one in the infield and offer up a throw and secure the out. That inning likely would have ended in about 1 minute and 6 seconds for Ryan Kellogg on the mound.
Bender gets a swing and a miss from Tanner Thomas. Kellogg right back to the slider, misses outside. Ryan, a guy who spent 7 years in minor league baseball, making it up to AAA in the Cubs organization. 5-pitch mix. He'll throw anything in any count. And he goes to the fastball. Looks like a cutter there. Takes care of Tanner Thomas, has himself a scoreless top of the 4th.
We didn't get a 1 minute and 6 second inning, but Ryan Kellogg, how about 1 minute and 55 seconds in the 4th?
We'll take it. Joins Dalton Ponce in the sub-2 minute club here tonight in Philadelphia. Another look at the cut fastball for the K. And now we'll get the largest hey baby in Banana Ball history.
On your feet, because we're going to do the biggest hey baby we've ever done in history.
This is the 204th Banana Ball game ever played. And we've got over 45,000 fans on hand for the occasion here in Citizens Bank Park. Especially right now, it's tough to imagine a better venue for our young sport Built in 2004, so this is season 21 for the bank. Was lucky enough to take in a game when I was 9 years old out in right field. Phillies, Braves, Jeff Francoeur, manning right for Atlanta. Learned a lot of things about Jeff and his family that I never could have imagined from the Phillies faithful here. Most of it wasn't nice.
You know, there's that story when Francoeur was a Kansas City Royal that the Oakland A's fans in right field endeared themselves so much to Frenchie that he bought them pizzas the very next game that he played in that ballpark. I doubt that he bought the fans in Philly any pizzas.
I don't think he did in 2006. Come 2015, he may have been getting some pies for the folks here. 1 year he spent in Philadelphia.
This is also the moment in the broadcast where I once again thank you for telling everybody in the pregame plaza here in Philly that I'm a Royal Braves fan.
Quite possibly the biggest pregame plaza we've ever had, too. Endless.
And you let them mercilessly boo me.
There's a sea of angry Philadelphians once I declared your allegiance.
Do you know what that will do to my self-esteem?
I wasn't thinking about it in the moment. It was really just an experiment. I enjoyed it. I'm sorry that it was not as fun for you. Sean Fluke takes over on the bump, hoping to have a blast here in the bottom of the fourth. Party Animals lead by a point. No runs for them in the top of the inning, though, so Flukey's got to put up a 0 to preserve the lead in the all-important points department.
Well, he pitched last Sunday for the Party Animals. Through 1 2/3 innings for the Animals, collected 2 strikeouts as well. And now Sean Fluke, the self-proclaimed strikeout king, gets the punch out of Reese Alexiadis, and it's time to go tarps off in Philly.
Unsurprisingly, the people love it. Flukey making a statement. It's all right to nearly screw himself into the dirt. And now Mr. Undeniable sets his sights on one of our twin princes of Banana Land. Bill Leroy, a guy who came aboard on a temporary contract. Was only guaranteed 10 days as a Banana in the summer of 2018. Here he is 7 years later.
And putting together his most productive season ever for the Savannah Bananas. Career high 3 long balls this season. And also has just been so tremendous at consistently getting on base for this team as well. And he finds himself ahead in the count, 3-0.
Vincent Chapman says that one missed up. He's such an annoying hitter to face. One of the smallest guys on the Bananas at 5'9". He'll duck some of those high pitches. Really hard to strike out. And has added some surprising pop as that one misses outside. And Bill's going to try and get 2 bases on the sprint. And Skull can't handle it. He was the 7th and final Party Animal who needed to touch the ball before Bill could be tagged out. That is the green light special base running system on display. Bill's been under the tutelage of Tyler Gillum for 7 years. He says pressure bursts pipes. It's on display right there.
And that pressure paid off as you saw the Party Animals outfielders trying to throw the banana ball between them as quickly as possible. It was Tanner Thomas just rushed his throw to the final defender and Jake Skull a little too quickly. And Malachi Mitchell, who's come in as the designated runner for the 2nd time tonight, will move up to 3rd on the wild pitch from Sean Fluke.
Flashes now pinch run for Bill both times he's been aboard. The inning-winning run 90 feet away. Party Animals have to bring the infield in. Wilson with a well-struck single his first time. He has 20 walk-offs here in his 2nd World Tour.
He had a walk-off for the Savannah Bananas in the last game in a Major League Baseball stadium, collecting a walk-off home run for his ball club.
Well, expanded the zone there. Fluke does not want to get to a 3-ball count. A sprint will win the inning for the Bananas. Here's your 3-ball count. Fluke's got to throw a strike. He does, and it's fouled away. Big payoff pitch coming. Fly ball, medium depth. Reese Hampton's got a cannon. There goes Flash, throw home, perfect! He's out! Oh, you couldn't have gotten a better throw from Reese Hampton. He saves the inning for the Party Animals for now. Looks like the fans are gonna challenge the call. And we'll get another look. 1 minute on the clock to see if the Bananas walk off the inning or if the call from Vincent Chapman stands. Here we go. Oh boy, it's bang bang. Does that foot touch home before the tag's on?
I think we had the right. I think that first angle was the right angle to continue to look at.
Agree. Here we go.
Yep, and as slow as we can get it.
We still have half a minute. I think. This is a tough one.
I think I see foot on the corner before the tag is applied.
Agreed. I think this can be overturned.
This call is overturned.
It's as tight as it gets. Yeah, I think I can overturn it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after further review, the ruling on the field is overturned. The Bananas win the inning!
Breaks your heart because Reese Hampton couldn't have done anything better. And it was bang bang. But we are knotted at 1 point each. I don't know why Shark said the Party Animals have appealed the ruling. Oh, okay, I see. We're seeing if Flash took off early. Taj walks the ball to third base. And Eric Goldstein says no, he did not leave ahead of Hampton getting the ball. Doesn't get tighter than that. We've got a tie ball game through 4, and we'll get it down to Emily Cole on the field.
Across the United States, there are over 400,000 children and teens in foster care without a permanent home. That's enough to fill Citizens Bank Park 10 times with the amount of kids currently in foster care. To raise awareness and bring families together, we created a nonprofit called Bananas Foster. Our organization is dedicated to celebrating those in the foster care world while educating and inspiring others to get involved. Tonight, Bananas Foster is celebrating the Steele family. Currently, there are about 15,000 kids in foster care here in Pennsylvania. Jennifer, Jeffrey, and their 4 biological daughters are a licensed foster family as a medical foster family. This type of foster care license requires additional training so that they can welcome kids into their home with specific medical needs. The Steele family has been licensed for 12 years, and in that time, they have welcomed 21 children and teens into their family. This family is currently parenting 8 children. Fans, please help us celebrate the Steele family for the incredible impact that they are having in the foster care community here in Philadelphia.
Always a special moment when you get the group hug. With superheroes from the foster care community at the middle of it all. And that much more special when you get to do it in front of the largest crowd in banana ball history. Shout out again to the Steele family. Our legends of the game. Now the Bananas pep band will blast away as Cowboy Kyle Lewigs in the background is set to take over on the mound as we head to the 5th inning.
It's the 30th time that Cowboy Kyle Lewigs has towed the slab for the Savannah Bananas. Owns a 5-2 record this season, and this is the man with the most career innings pitched in banana ball history, the most strikeouts as well, and hoping to throw up a clean inning now that the Bananas have tied up this ball game. Kyle owns the lowest ball force sprint rate of any Savannah Banana this season. It is just 3.8% here in 2024.
We'll have the bottom three in the Party Animals lineup. Baber, Taj Porter, and Hussein all due to swing it. Babe's blasted a big 2-out RBI double off the left center field wall his first time. That's the reason why the Party Animals didn't lose the 2nd inning. Ended knotted at a run each. See what he can do against the 7-year Banana. Well, he's seen the ball well tonight. Flirting with extra bases. He's going to have himself another double. Great piece of hitting there from the kid out of Babson Park, Florida.
And with an aggressive approach tonight as well. Has only seen 3 total pitches at the plate. Now has a double to left center, a double to right center for the Party Animals. And Baber's actually done most of his damage when batting out of the 8th hole in the order this year for the Animals.
Taj will get another at-bat from the left side after he grounded out against Donaldson to end the top of the 2nd. Ball and a strike. Fastball just misses there. Kyle lives in the low 90s with the heat. Slider is his best pitch. We'll work in a changeup and a curve from time to time. But when he's cooking, he's primarily a 2-pitch guy. A lot of spin on the heater. And the slider looks exactly the same until it isn't. And normally it's too late for the batters to hold off.
He's put Taj Porter in an advantage right now, falling behind 3-1, and it's Porter with an aggressive swing, hitting this one to DR Meadows. He comes away with his 3rd trick play of the night now for the Savannah Bananas, and it's DR now with a 92 trick plays on the tour.
Well, we knew he'd need at least one 3-trick play game across these final 5 contests of the tour if he wants to join the 100 club, currently occupied by Olsen, Baber, Acuff, and Cox. And no one in the outfield has even reached the 40 trick play mark outside of the doctor. He's in a realm of his own out there.
Well, what he's done so well is making his arsenal much more diverse as of late, not always going for those backflip trick plays. Now just taking some easier pops, tipping them to himself, and getting those numbers up for him as pinch runner Indiana Stanley takes off and swipes 3rd base against Bill Leroy.
How about that? Indy, the designated runner, showing off the wheels. Now he's going to throw on the dog mask. Eagles Nation loves to see that.
That's something that would make Lane Johnson awfully proud.
Hussein works the sprint. He'll drive in Stanley easily. Jordan gonna try for 2 bases. In ahead of the tag from Rack. Ball squeaked out of the glove anyhow. And the Party Animals celebrate with a tush push.
Well, the Party Animals spent this entire upcoming week studying the film, trying to perfect what the Eagles have mastered from an offensive fourth down standpoint. Beautiful, beautiful play there for the Party Animals.
And the game tied at 1 point each. Party Animals have given themselves a chance to win the fifth. Reese Hampton, first pitch he sees from Cowboy Kyle. Smokes it into right. To make it runners on the corners now with one down. And Acuff comes up to the dish. Kyle's 2021 Collegiate Bananas teammate, who annihilated a solo home run his last time out to left. Doesn't even look like he thought about swinging at the first pitch slider. Great speed at both bases for the Animals as Kyle sticks with the spinner and gets a called strike. That's the White Castle special. 3 straight sliders. Can the fans give Lewis a huge out? Yes, sir! What a play by the fan. In foul territory off the right side to take out one of the Animals' best hitters. And here's Jesse Cole.
Number 1, Jesse Cole.
And here is Jesse Cole.
Now, coming to pitch, a World Series champion from your Philadelphia Phillies, Joe Blanton!
Big congratulations to everybody who had Joe Blanton on their bingo card tonight. Spent 5 of his 13-year MLB career here in Philly.
Yeah, Joe Blanton acquired by the Phillies in 2008 to bolster their team as they were making their magical World Series run. Not only did he contribute for this team on the mound in the World Series, but we saw Blanton. Actually, he's the last pitcher to ever hit a home run in the World Series, that coming against the Tampa Bay Rays.
It was the first home run of his big league career. And clearly still beloved in the city of brotherly love. He's got a tall task as Jake Skoll steps in with runners on the corners.
Well, Blanton, honestly, with a really remarkable major league career. One of those guys that former Oakland Athletics GM Billy Beane loved, drafted in 2002 by the Athletics. Turned into just a great big leaguer, both from the rotation and also later in his career out of the bullpen, as this one is chopped over to Eric Jones Jr. A couple dribbles for EJ. He'll take it to the bag himself. And Blanton induces the trick play out.
Heck of a banana ball debut for Joe Blanton.
Please welcome our maids.
And once he's done with the congratulations from the Nanners, we'll have Sam Bauman grab him. For now, we've got some maids out here. A real motley crew of maids at that to clean off the bases.
Vincent Chapman's done such a good job this season, remembering to dust off home plate. It's about time the other bases on the diamond got some attention as well.
We see Radbot out there taking care of home plate. Manana Marty on second. We've got Joel on first and Walker on third. And Joel's breakdancing.
Yeah, I was just about to say, did you see those sweet moves? Put that guy in the Olympics.
That was gnarly. Now we've got to get it down to Tyler Gillum. Forget Gillum. Let's get it down to Sam Bauman.
Hey, Bigo Josh, thanks for choosing us and, of course, choosing Joe Blanton here, who just had a great outing. I want to bring on someone here, too. We got Philly, and he's got a Philly, and we think he's going to eat this Philly with a Philly in Philly. Oh, we talked to Joe Blanton here. Joe, talk to me. Coming out there, what did it mean to get this kind of response from the hometown crowd?
Oh, it's amazing. This is the best place to play in baseball, right? I mean, honestly, to be able to step on this field and throw a pitch one more time, it's super special.
You have any nerves going out there today?
No, I think I had a good amount of adrenaline. No nerves. I'm surprised, but definitely adrenaline.
Philly, how's the sandwich?
This is real good.
Real good. That's his only his second Philly ever. Any advice for a second Philly eating there, Joe?
I ate plenty of Phillies while I was there, so you just go for it. You'll pay for it later.
Go for it, pay for it later. That'll probably be Philly's going to go for it when he pitches in a little bit. This sat out for hours, guys. What a player. Joe Blanton, thanks for joining us, Philly. Maybe spit that out. I don't know. Bico, Josh, get back to you guys.
Thanks, SB. Thank you so much, Joe. And best of luck to you, Zach Phillips. I put down 2 Philly cheesesteaks yesterday.
I was going to say the same thing. Actually, 2.5.
Oh!
I did. I ate a half of one.
You got me there, man. Jake Lealios, the new man on the mound. Has 1 run to work with here in the 5th. A lot of foul territory for Bryson Bloomer as he makes the snag to take care of Robert Anthony Cruz.
Tremendous play by Bryson Bloomer in foul territory, going up against the railing as well. Coming down with the catch to retire Robert Anthony Cruz. We've seen the party animals just showing that they really did their research and know the dimensions of this ballpark. We saw it with Hampton in center, now Bloomer at third.
Good to see a successful balance on that right leg after Bloomer had surgery to fix right hip labrum impingement this offseason. Guy who's battled through the injuries and has put up another very productive tour for the Animals. Jake Lealios as Baber, Acuff, and Hampton. A little disco with him.
I wish I knew the lyrics to that more. That's on me.
Liner right to Baber, what a stab! Lealios nearly took it to the teeth. And Baber in on the grass, made a fine play behind him.
And after that 5-2-2 pitch, Jake Lealios did not stop dancing, celebrating the play by his second baseman. They call those atom balls for a reason. That liner was on Baber quickly, but just showed off impressive reaction. So now Jake Lealios is out of the ballgame. Zach Blankenship is in to end the 5th and try and get the party animals their second point of the ballgame to regain the lead.
Normally on the 3-2-2, 6-2-2s, tonight we've done a 2-2-2 and a 5-2-2. It goes inning, batter, pitch for those wondering. You think that it's a disadvantage for the defense. Turned out to work in the party animals' favor as Baber tries to pull off what would have been a sweet trick play. Able to save the out, and bam, bam, a successful third of an inning as he takes over there for Lealios.
Let's welcome our 5-year-old bad boy. His name is Duce.
So the Animals win the 5th inning, and they jump back out in front. They've got a 2-1 lead in points. As we head to the 6th, we've got our bat boy trying to figure out what his job is. It's a pretty simple one. He's just standing there. He does not want to grab the bat. Vincent Chapman trying to help him out. There we go.
One more time for our bad boy, Mitchell!
It's a lot harder and far more confusing job than anybody who has not done it before could really imagine.
I mean, these are some of the most entertaining youngsters I've ever seen. You know, coming here in Philadelphia, we had a pretty iconic home run hitter. Now I've had a just as iconic bat boy.
Take a look at the numbers here for DJ the Invader as we honor all the service members, both past and present, in Citizens Bank Park. pass that on to everybody watching at home. DJ's another really solid tour.
This is appearance number 30 for DJ the Invader, who has thrown 6 straight scoreless outings for the Savannah Bananas. He's continuing to do a great job of entering ball games, throwing up zeros for this squad, hoping for more of the same as Tyler Gilman and Adam Byron really loved DJ the Invader's changeup out there on the pitcher's mound. And the Party Animals batted above 300 against DJ the Invader in 2023, batting below 270 against the Invader here in 2024.
5-pitch guy, high 80s to low 90s with the heat. 4-seam, 2-seam cut fastball, the slider, and his number 1 pitch, that changeup. He's in for a beefy part of the Party Animals lineup, 4, 5, and 6. Cornett, Bloomer, and Swan. Due to swing it in a 1-point affair. Biggest crowd in Banana Ball history on hand, over 45,000 fans here at Citizens Bank Park, home of the Philadelphia Phillies. Cornett has stung the ball twice, a single and a line out to right so far. This one rolled over. EJ will toss it between the legs to the Invader for the first out.
A lot of trick play work tonight for the men who have manned the first base position for the Bananas. We saw Alex Ziegler with the trick play in the ball game. Eric Jones Jr., number 3, with a hat trick's worth of trick plays.
Ziggy grabbed a pair.
You're right.
So we've got 5 between EJ and the Zigster. That's a barrel. Nice diving, tumbling play from Robert Anthony Cruz. Takes a hit away from Bloomer. And we'll get back down to Jesse.
Now coming to pitch, the world's tallest pitcher. Please welcome Dakota Stilts All-Britain.
We're a long way from Ellaville, Georgia, but we had to bring the tallest man in sports, the 10 feet 9 inch tall Dakota Stilts All-Britain, who has been masterful on the mound here in his 4th World Tour.
There's not a number on this screen that you don't like when it comes to the season. Dakota Stilts All-Britain has put together a 2-0 record, has tossed 12 innings for this team, and the earned run average is below 1 for the tallest man in Banana Ball as he misses outside to Jason Swan.
Swanee going to show off his switch hitting skills. Pops over to the left side. Ahead 2-0, and we'll go back over to his natural right side. Swan doubled down the left field line his last trip to the dish. Pitcher's pitch there from Dakota, scrapes the outside corner to get his first strike. And this one could be caught by a fan. It's not. Swan will have a 2-2 coming.
And that's got to scare you if you're Jason Swan, who does not normally switch hit for the Party Animals. Softer contact, an opportunity for the fans to make the catch. You hope you haven't robbed yourself of an opportunity at the plate by fouling that one off, but Swanee with another life, and now a 3-2 count as he goes back into that left-handed batter's box.
Bouncer grabbed, 360. Olsen bounces it to first. His 3rd trick play of the night. Stilts continues to shine, and it's a 1-2-3 inning between him and the Invader.
And great defense all around for the Savannah Bananas. Jones Jr. and Olsen with trick plays. And you also saw the phenomenal play in left field from Robert Anthony Cruz.
Fans going wild for some free merchandise being hurled in their general direction. And it's time for us to give you a chance to earn a pair of free merchandise here in the broadcast. It's Buzzword O'Clock, and we are here to give you the keys to possibly getting one of, not just one, but 2 pairs of shoes! 2 pairs of shoes on the line tonight. That's Josh Tolevsky. I'm Biko Scala. We are here to give you the buzzword, and you know what to do at this point. There's only 5 games left. No explanations needed. Drum roll, please. Pepe Sylvia. The buzzword tonight is Pepe Sylvia. Can you spell it, Josh?
P-E-P-E space S-I-L-V-I-A. We've got boxes of Pepe, and we've got 2 boxes of shoes to give away.
100%. It's a great Charlie Kelly right there. I got boxes full of Pepe.
Boxes full of Pepes. Bow, bow.
It's good stuff.
Like
that. I'm ready to look at the field again. I do love looking at the camera, but we have the biggest Banana Bowl game all time behind us. And I had a lot of FOMO staring at that camera.
I'm just so happy that we could use the buzzword for an It's Always Sunny reference tonight.
Not like my 2 Always Sunny references on the pregame show were enough. Got to make it a trifecta.
This is the home of the original kitten mittens, after all.
No doubt. Brett Helton, the new man on the mound for the Party Animals. Michael Deeb gets his first plate appearance of the night after he was pinch hit for by Shane Victorino in the DH spot his first time around. A couple former minor leaguers doing battle in the home of the Phillies. And Helton's going to win it. Hampton coming in, Acuff out, Chase makes the call, bats it up, and it hits the ground before Hampton can get a bare hand on it. John Byrne, the second base umpire, right there to make the call.
And Reese Hampton was trying to sell it to the fans in some capacity who have already used their challenge here tonight. But it's another trick play missed. It allows the Banana to reach base in tonight's contest, as the Bananas will stick with Michael Deeb running at first base.
Ty Jackson, his first plate appearance, sending it to dead center. Hampton will grab it just in front of the wall. Good poke there from the birthday boy. 23 years young, and nearly took Helton out dead central. All laughs with Viro.
Well, Ty Jackson was walking down the line admiring that piece of hard contact. Unfortunately, just did not have enough to leave Citizens Bank Park tonight. So Reese Hampton hauled that in. Now it's Dan Oberst up the plate. 0 for 1 tonight.
Nice cutter there from Helton, former Pittsburgh Pirates minor leaguer. And there is Malachi. Now that we're back at the top of the order, he can pinch run for a 3rd time tonight. Dustin Baber in shallow right, behind the back, can't grab it, but he will take Malachi off the bases. And as the force out has Dan on first, flash back to the dugout.
Well, obviously the ideal situation is that Dustin Baber comes away with the trick play out there for the Party Animals, but they still benefit as they grab an out, take Flash the Kid off the bases. As Eric Jones Jr. swings at the first pitch from Brett Helton, hits this out to deep center field, and Reese Hampton will come up with the behind-the-back catch to keep the Bananas off the board and give Brett Helton a 2-minute and 52-second inning on the mound.
Boy, if Reese doesn't come up with the trick play, the Bananas walk off the inning. We're tied at 2 points each. What a gutsy move, as we'll toss it down to the Banana Nanas. Bananas bless us with the dynamite dance as per usual. And now Andy Archer will take over on the mound for Dakota Stilts All-Britain.
Great to see Andy Archer climb the hill for the Savannah Bananas. Pitched twice last weekend for this team. And the second time we saw him appear, he actually came out in showdowns for this ball club and recorded 2 showdown shutdowns on the pitcher's mound. He's now hoping to put up a 0 for the Bananas and try and allow his team to rally back in this ball game and knot things all up.
Shaking his hips as Tanner Thomas laces this one out to right center. D.R. Meadows! Superman play to rob Thomas of extra bases.
A sensational play from the doctor. 3 trick plays in the ball game, and now a web gem as well, as you see him laying out in right center field, robbing Tanner Thomas of extra bases. That's the type of play that'll remind the people in Philadelphia of what they used to see from Aaron Rowan in center.
As well as the flying Hawaiian himself, Shane Victorino, who's already made an appearance tonight. Dustin Baber coming up to the dish. And delighting the Philly faithful with a chug out of the bat mug. Well, another beer deleted for Baber, who's 2 for 2 tonight, with 2 well-struck doubles and a run driven in. He was ready to rumble, can't connect on the 2-seamer from Archer. Andy Archer, by the way, nickname is the Mantis. Makes you think of Mantis Toboggan, MV. It's Chapman doing his best Mantis Toboggan impersonation. Shaking that keister like only he can. That was a monster dance for this Magnum crowd.
By the way, happy birthday to Vincent Chapman as well.
Vince and Ty Jackson. September 21st. It's a magical day in Banana Land. No 2 on Baber, who's not worried about getting gassed. Just like his teammates, he's line dancing in the box. Ever the showman. Soft tapper gonna be a tough play. Yeah, Andy's just gonna hope that it goes foul, and it does. Boy, Baber looked like a perfect swinging bunt. That thing had a lot of English on it. And he has to go all the way back to the box. Now he'll be gassed.
Yeah, Baber awfully surprised that that one actually wound up rolling foul. But great job by Andy Archer staying patient, allowing that ball to just cross over the foul line, as well as KJ Jackson, who's entered this ball game at third base for the Bananas. Danny Hosney likely getting ready to come out of the bullpen later on in tonight's ball game.
Archer was doing his best. Lenny Randell there, trying to blow that thing foul. Mother Nature took it foul without him interfering. Foul territory, long run for EJ, makes a fine catch. That's a tough play. He made it look pretty easy.
Yeah, really nice play by Eric Jones Jr. collecting that banana ball. So we go down to Jesse Cole.
A Major League All-Star with a 25-year big league career and a World Series champion for your Philadelphia Phillies, Jamie Moyer!
The 61-year-old Jamie Moyer takes the ball from the 25-year-old Andy Archer. Jamie pitched as many seasons in Major League Baseball as Andy has lived on planet Earth.
A remarkable career that Jamie Moyer put together. 2003 All-Star with the Seattle Mariners, and also had quite the memorable Phillies tenure as well. Of course, started with a World Series champion as well. A World Series championship in 2008. And for Jamie Moyer, at 49 years old, became the oldest player in Major League Baseball to record a win when he was a member of the Colorado Rockies. Was never much of a hard thrower on the mound. Was a guy who consistently pounded the strike zone and throws a first pitch strike to Bronson Ballhome that dunks into center field. So with 2 outs, the Party Animals get a man on. Jamie Moyer will be working out of this situation. Nonetheless, he is a great guy for pitchers to learn something from, especially in banana ball, where strikes and pounding that zone are a must.
Well, it's a base knock, but a broken bat for Bronny. Bat dies happy. And the slider just misses the outside corner to Armando Becerra. Jamie, in his first start with the Phillies, back in 2008, became the oldest Philly to ever record a win. Same year, he became the oldest Philly to ever notch a hit when he singled off Chris Young. He was still in Major League Baseball through 2012, 7 years later. He's all over the big league record books. I'm born and raised about an hour down the road. Went to St. Joseph's University here in Philly. Die-hard Phillies fan growing up. This one bounced to Cox, between the legs, over to first, smooth as silk. Trick play for the gloved magician. He's up to 198 on the tour as Jamie Moyer gets the job done, and the crowd loves it.
Impressive stuff from Jamie Moyer. The crowd here in Philly showing him some more love. Really cool to see all the high fives and fist bumps from all of the fans when Moyer was announced tonight.
Let's get it down to Drake Toll.
Nico, Josh, we take you from a guy who played till he was 49 to a guy who told me he's going to play till he's 50. It's Drew Gillespie, who is the tour leader on the mound. Up until a month ago, he was hurt. Drew, talk me through the last month and now coming back tonight.
Yeah, it's been a pretty rough month. Never want to get yourself hurt during a game. Luckily I got a great support system, here in Savannah, on the road, back home, and, shout out Francis. She's done a great job.
What does it mean to make your return in front of 45,000 people?
Oh, I'm fired up. I forgot how nervous I get for games, but I'm ready to roll.
How did you warm up tonight?
Very minimal warm-ups, but we did get the ankle warm, so we'll be fine.
Drew, you've now played in 4 Major League Baseball stadiums. What makes this one different?
The fact I can't really hear you right now and it's the middle of the inning makes it a little different. Philly has some true sports fans. We're blessed to be here, and I'm excited to go throw for them.
Drew, best of luck.
My man.
Josh Bico, he's back, and he's ready to cut down those bananas. Party on.
Thank you so much, Drake. Thank you, Drew. Boy, is it fun. Hearing what's going on inside the mind of the best pitcher on this tour. He's got a 1.91 ERA. Nobody else who is qualified has an ERA below 3. I mean, Drew has just been that much better than your average banana ball pitcher this year, as Dylan Porter takes over on the mound for the Party Animals, who has been really solid as of late.
Well, he was one of those guys who had to step up in the absence of Drew Gillespie. Dylan Porter, the last time we saw him take the mound, earned his first win of the season, as he was remarkable in showdowns for the Party Animals, collecting 3 shutdowns. Of course, leading his team to that series win in Savannah, Georgia.
Brandon Crosby, as it's September 21st, so you gotta play that jam that his fan he was hanging out with take part in the celebration for a while before the director of entertainment said, oh, sorry, you were supposed to stay in the stands, buddy.
Happy 21st night of September to you.
Thank you. As to you.
It's one that I'm sure we'll remember forever.
I don't doubt it. People are in the spirit. A little earth, wind, and fire. Crosby hitting in the spot of Reese Alexiadis. Fouls that one right off the mask of Ballholm, who's A-OK. We'll see if Brandon takes over for Alexiadis in right. As we have 2.5 innings still to go, Party Animals lead 2-1. Bananas just need one run to tie this game up at 2 points each. We've got a half an hour still to play on the 2-hour timer.
Porter going to one of his signature moves ahead in the count, 0-2. Goes down to the pistol squat that he learned from Jack Flaherty and misses just high to Brandon Crosby. We'll see if Porter does it again on his 1-2.
Chance for the fans to get him an out. They do not catch it. So we'll get another 1-2 here to Showtime. Porter, a pretty classic four-seam fastball, high spin rate, sits 90 to 92. Can touch 95 when he's feeling spicy. And then he'll drop that in. Nasty slider there for the K on Crosby.
Well, for Dylan Porter all season long, it's been about finding the strike zone. When he has, he's been tough to hit. The Bananas batting just a hair above 250 against the right-hander this season. Now hoping Bill Leroy can collect his first hit of the season against Porter.
Well, Salt Bay celebration. Sprinkling some spice on that. Look out, Bill. Anders catcher 0 for 1, reached on a trick play, missed. Got himself a two-base sprint. Malachi Mitchell ended up scoring in his stead to walk off the 4th inning. And the Bananas, their only point of the ball game thus far. 2-0 to a guy who can leave the yard. Dangerous pitch. Back up the middle. Billy Barrels has himself a base knock. Jackson Olsen comes up to the dish. He's the man who walked off that 4th inning. Sac fly, did not drive it as far as he would like. Reese Hampton put a perfect throw on Taj Porter at the dish. Originally, Vincent Chapman ruled Malachi Mitchell out. I completely understand why. It took super duper slow-mo to see that flash. Got a toe in before the tag was applied. Jackie now up to 21 inning enders on the year. Play by Swan on an erratic pickoff attempt there from Porter.
Jackie's had 2 memorable knocks against Dylan Porter this season. Had the walk-off home run against Porter in Cleveland in the middle of August. And was able to collect the walk-off against Dylan Porter in round 4 of Showdowns. Secured the Bananas a season series win over the boys in black and pink.
And Porter's one bugaboo this year has been a lack of control at times. He's got to find the zone here. He can't, not even close. Bill will at least be at third. Party Animals need to get it to all 7 fielders behind the pitcher and catcher cleanly to keep the inning going, and they do just that. So now the inning-winning run 90 feet away for Robert Anthony Cruz. And how about Jackson Olsen? It's been a long time since we've seen that. That's only his 4th ball 4 sprint of the tour.
And the first that has come for Jackson Olsen since June the 1st against Banana Ball's third team, the Firefighters.
That wasn't yesterday. Flash will check that. That's Maceo Harrison pinch running. Uh-oh, Robert Anthony Cruz. See you later. 3-run walk-off shot for Rack. And we're tied at 2.
One pitch from Dylan Porter, and it was one mighty swing for Robert Anthony Cruz. Has now homered in 2 different Major League Baseball stadiums this season and shows off the acrobatics to the crowd in Philadelphia as the Bananas have knotted things up tonight.
And the folks here love dancing on their own. Was a special moment here for the biggest crowd in Banana Ball history as they get to take part in what turned into a Phillies postseason tradition across the past few Octobers.
That's just chills right there.
It's not just that you can hear the excitement, you can feel the excitement when something special like that starts up. We're ready for the world's fastest inning in Banana Ball. A little bit of confusion out on the field. Zach Phillips will make his 56th appearance of the year, and before we get the world's fastest inning, looks like Philly's cooking something special up. Are going to try and pull off the Phillies special. Phillips under center. Now he's going out wide. Direct snap to Jackson Olsen. Eric Jones Jr. on the toss. Connects with Philly, who spikes it. And Reese Hampton will have a 1-0 count. Did not go as well for Phillips as it did for Nick Foles and company.
Nonetheless, Olsen with a perfect floater right into the glove of Zach Phillips. Just an unfortunate bouncer to home plate. As Philly's already evened up the count. It's the party animals leadoff man tonight.
This one chopped to third. KJ Jackson between the legs. EJ between the legs over at first. As the full capacity crowd chants for their Eagles. What a masterful double trick play.
Well, the fans in Philadelphia almost didn't know whether they should be cheering for that double trick play for the Bananas or completing the Eagles chant. You kind of got a best of both worlds situation.
Chase Acuff has already fouled out to a fan once. And it stays at just 1 for now. A fly out his first time to center, sandwiched in between that and the foul out, a solo home run annihilated out to left. This one poked, not caught. Would have taken a heck of a snag. A full count. See what former Kansas City Royals minor leaguer goes to. This one flicked over the leap of Jackson Olsen. And Acuff 2 for 4 on the night.
Great battle there between Zach Phillips and Chase Acuff on Philly's 7th pitch. It was Acuff just sticking that bat out and flicking one over the head of Jackson Olsen into right field. Not a lot of opposite field hits this season for Chase Acuff. He's pretty happy with that one as the Party Animals are trying to get that lead back. It's the Tour extra base hit leader, Jake Skoll, up to the plate, rocking the Allen Iverson jersey as well.
42 extra base hits on the Tour. Bruce Hampton and Eric Jones Jr. are both 10 behind him in second place. Skoll 0 for 3 tonight. Fly out and a couple ground outs. Rocking the AI jersey. Three Bananas fielders on the right side of the infield. KJ the only man over on the left side. And this one rolled to the right. EJ will flip it to second for 1. Back over to first, not in time. Skoll runs like the wind. And will keep the inning alive with his hustle.
Eric Jones Jr., the great turn over to second base to get the lead runner. It's also a really nice job by KJ Jackson, who's manning third to take charge of that second base bag and make sure the Bananas could get the lead out.
This one flicked the other way. And it's a second hit tonight for Dalton Cornett. Continues to put up quality plate appearances. 2 men on with 2 down. The table is set. And Bryson Bloomer is looking to eat. Smoked the ball to left his last time, was robbed of his first knock tonight on a diving play by Cruz. This one fair down the third baseline. Bloomer comes through in the clutch. Skoll's gonna score easily. Cornett going to third, safe. KJ tried a behind the back tag, came up empty. And that's a big 2-out RBI single for the Boomer. And a lucky bounce there for the Bananas.
And 2 straight 2-out hits for the Party Animals that lead to a run against Zach Phillips, who's been magnificent since the start of June for the Savannah Bananas. Bryson Bloomer was hitless last weekend. His return for the Party Animals was hitless entering that plate appearance. Kind of felt like he was due for the boys in black and pink.
Robbed his last time. KJ didn't have a chance to get to that one. Rolled perfectly down the line. If that thing heads towards the corner, you expect Cornett to score from first. Bloomer would be in scoring position. Instead, it kicks back out right to Rack, who nearly nailed Cornett going to third base. This one poked the opposite way by Jason Swan. Fans do not catch it. Mike Vivacis is going to pinch run himself in at third. Now this one floated to right. Alexiadis, a long run. Makes the catch to stop the bleeding, but 1 run for the Party Animals in a huge spot there.
A big inning for the Party Animals. And now they put Drew Gillespie up to the test to see if he can get that lead here in the top half of the inning to hold up the Animals.
Well, it's time to turn Citizens Bank Park yellow. We'll kill the lights and see how many of the over 45,000 fans can produce some lights of their own. What a beautiful night here in the bank. And a special moment in what will be the largest crowd in banana ball history. I would wager until 2025. The 204th banana ball game all time. The 377th straight sellout. And Jesse Cole, you stand amongst over 45,000. Shining bright, buddy.
We love you so much, Banana Nation. Now let's go, Bananas!
And the crowd here certainly deserves that profession of love from Big Yellow himself. What a sight for sore eyes Drew Gillespie is. He's been the best pitcher here on the 2024 tour. Out with a couple weeks with a sprained ankle and back better than ever thanks to the tremendous work of Francis Gilbert and company.
Well, Gillespie worked hard to get back to this point, was eyeing the return here in Citizens Bank Park. Is now on the mound for the first time since the 24th of August back in Savannah. Gillespie with 5 wins, 8 losses because he is pitching so often late in games where things are decided in banana ball. Nonetheless, he has a 2.65 ERA plus this season, indicating he has been more than 2 times better than the tour average pitcher in 2024.
KJ leads off the bottom of the 8th and takes a fastball right down the chute. Gillespie out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Started his collegiate career at UNM. Finished up at Southeastern University where he won an NAIA national championship. And across a year and a half now of banana ball, he has done nothing but excel. 5-pitch mix, very funky. With his arm angles, he will drop down, often throws 3/4, as he does there, snaps off a nasty curveball, and has KJ headed back to the dugout.
It looks like nothing has changed for Drew Gillespie. As we go down to the field, the Bananas going to announce their golden batter in the 8th.
Golden batter rule. Making his way to the plate to be the golden batter for the Savannah Bananas. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a National League Rookie of the Year, a National League MVP, a World Series champion for the Philadelphia Phillies. Please welcome Ryan
Chills right there. Ryan Howard spent the entirety of his 13-year MLB career here in Philly. He takes up that iconic stance as a fastball grazes the outside corner for a strike.
That's probably the loudest eruption we've heard all tour long. And everybody still up and out of their seats, watching Ryan Howard as he battles against Drew Gillespie.
We'll get another fastball, and he swings and misses. Gillespie's got nasty stuff. There's a reason why he's the best pitcher on this tour. And the crowd gets to honor Howard again.
Such a special moment for Ryan Howard. Obviously beloved in the city, one of the most feared power hitters in the mid to late 2000s. Unfortunately, just coming up empty against Drew Gillespie. Now the Bananas relying on Michael Deeb, slotted in the 10 hole, try and keep something going in the bottom of the 8th.
It looked like a mixture of shock and admiration back at Drew Gillespie after he blew 3 fastballs by him. It's disgusting stuff he's got. And that's one of the best power hitters across the last couple decades of Major League Baseball. Saying, oh yeah, that's filth. Gillespie strikes out the side, breaks out his changeup to take care of Michael Deeb. And the Party Animals win the inning. They're back in front as they lead 3-2.
Drew Gillespie is back, a 2-minute and 21-second inning, and he gets strikeouts 50, 51, and 52 on his season.
Gives the Bananas the Jordan shrug. Kid's back and better than ever. And you take a look at the rules here in the last inning of Banana Ball. The Party Animals come in up a point, but every run scored here in the 9th counts as a point. And if we end up tied at the end of the 9th inning, we'll go to tiebreaker showdowns, which is happening a lot more often as of late than ever before in Banana Ball history.
Well, the Party Animals have been so good batting in the 9th inning over the last month and a half. They're hoping for more of the same tonight, still have their golden batter that they can go to. And of course, that could very well depend on if they can start a rally against the Bananas closer this season. Danny Hosley is now taking the mound.
Well, we get to see another one of the best pitchers in Banana Land. Hosley's strikeout percentage is absurd, thanks to his early 3-pitch mix. Fastball, Vulcan changeup, 12-6 curve. The Vulcan change being the greatest pitch we've ever seen in Banana Ball history.
Well, last season, Danny Hosley appeared 53 times for the Savannah Bananas. This is now a 2nd straight season with 53 appearances for Danny Do-It-All. And Biko, you touched on that strikeout rate of Danny Hosley's. 28% of the total batters he's faced this year have gone down via the K. We'll see if he can collect one against Tanner Thomas, leading off the top of the 9th.
You compare that to just a 6.9% sprint percentage allowed. It's incredible stuff. Dustin Baber on deck. Taj Porter has been taken out of the game for Bronson Ballholm, who waits in the hole. And 3 straight bad ones here to Thomas. 1 for 3 on the night. Singled his first time. Was trying to leave the yard on the 3-0 heater. Chance for the fans to get a big out here to kick off the 9th. And they come through in the clutch. Fine play for the 3rd foul out to a fan tonight.
Well, when you've got 45,000 in the house for a Banana Ball game, you would expect the single game fan caught foul ball record to be tied at least. And the people of Philly have done that, as the Party Animals are now going to announce their golden batter tonight.
Reese Hampton!
Well, the Bananas use Ryan Howard. The Party Animals use Reese Hampton. Howard was struck out on 3 pitches. We'll see how Reese fares against Hosley. That one lifted deep to left. Rack in front of the track. Back flip catch! Oh, are you not entertained? What a time for a rack flip.
Gutsy, absolutely gutsy stuff from Robert Anthony Cruz of this ball game to rip the backflip catch and do it successfully. You see him fired up, trying to get the fans in left field, rallying for the boys in yellow tonight. And 21 total trick plays have now occurred in this ball game between the Bananas and the Party Animals.
Bronson ball home, turns around to hit from the left side. Singled from the right side off Jamie Moyer in his lone AB tonight. And he goes down on 3 pitches. The Vulcan changeup finds a victim as Hosley throws a perfect top of the ninth. Keeps the deficit for the boys in yellow at just 1 point. Going to the bottom of the ninth, where the top of the order is due to swing it. D.R. Meadows, Dan Oberst, and Eric Jones Jr.
Well, the Bananas were fine with using their golden batter in the bottom of the 8th inning, knowing that in the final inning they'd have the top half of their lineup due up. And it is a very interesting decision from the Party Animals. Drew Gillespie comes out of the ball game. Party Animals, I guess, not trying to stretch him out too much. And they turn to Brady Keiss with the game on the line, trying to collect his first career banana ball save and even up the season series in major league ballparks between the Bananas and Party Animals.
What a spot here for Keiss, a Milwaukee, Wisconsin native who was on Banana Ball's developmental team, the Visitors. For their 6 games a couple months ago, he impressed so much that he got added to the Party Animals roster with no guarantee of pitching opportunities. How about this for a pitching opportunity? You've got 1 point to play with. The top of the order for the Bananas in front of the biggest crowd in Banana Ball history.
Keiss having to start off facing a former teammate of his at Columbus State as well in D.R. Meadows.
Not just teammates, roommates. Thick as thieves. Keiss and D.R. at Columbus State. Now enemies in Banana Ball. Peter just misses up and out. Keiss will throw a lot of them. They're working a slider and a changeup as well. Tour leader in batting average and on base percentage, does exactly what he needs to do. Earns himself a sprint. He'll be content with 1 base. No reason to test the Party Animals defense. The game's tying run is aboard. And now Dan Oberst represents the game-winning run.
Well, Meadows has been a part of the Bananas since the 2022 Summer Series. Very intelligent, understands this game well, and knows that he does not want to draw the sprint and run into a first out, possibly squash a rally. It's Dan Oberst is ahead in the count 1-0.
Now 2-0. On the 2021 Gulf South Conference Player of the Year. One of the greatest hitters in Banana Ball history. And no moment is too big for Dan the Man. He pokes it deep down the right field line, foul. Just a hair late on what would have been a walk-off homer if fair. Still Dan's count. Now he's ahead 3-1.
The Party Animals outfielders are starting to shade towards the second base bag in case they've got to go into sprint defense. Could see Oberst swing 3-1, trying to drive something over the heads of those outfielders. It's Dan indeed hacking, coming up with a foul.
See if Meadows is off on the 3-2. Got to be careful with the lefty on the mound. PR stays put, and Kais comes up with a monstrous K. That's a big first out.
Well, we did not see Dan Oberst play last weekend for the Savannah Bananas. He's been dealing with a nagging wrist injury, so trying to get back into the swing of things with his approach at the plate. And that's just a great fastball. Kais runs inside on Dan Oberst. Get that swing and miss.
But now Brady's behind on the team leader in homers for the Nanners. Fouled away. Not caught by the fans. You could cut the tension with a knife here in Citizens Bank.
Eric Jones Jr., one of 3 Bananas this season with multiple hits against Brady Kais. A man you want up in this moment. This one dribbled in front of the Party Animals lefty. He will move off the mound and just go to first base to record the second out. The Animals now 1 away from victory, but it's D.R. Meadows, a speedy man, now in scoring position.
You see the attaboy from Jason Swan at the end of that play. One-0 count here on Reese Alexiadis, 2023 Pioneer League MVP. And Kais evens up the count on a pitcher's pitch. And now the Party Animals are a strike away.
That was a sneaky fastball from Brady Kais. Looked like Alexiadis was anticipating something off speed. Now we'll see if Kais goes back to some slow stuff.
Another fastball, he gets the K! Brady Kais, what a job in the 9th as the Party Animals win 3-2 in the biggest banana ball game ever played.
Despite the leadoff ball four sprint, despite the multiple guest appearances that we saw on the Savannah Bananas team tonight, it's the Party Animals who come into Citizens Bank Park, pull off the upset win against the Bananas. And now they have forced a rubber game in Marlins Park or Lone Depot Park on October the 12th to decide the Major League Ballpark season series in Banana Ball.
What an impressive win from the Party Animals. We'll hear from Brady shortly. And I'd wager we hear from Jesse Cole shortly as well. Let's get it down to Drake Toll.
Here on the field with Brady, right there, 45,000. You close it out. What's going through your mind right now?
It's incredible. I mean, being in front of a crowd like this, never done that before. Hey, I'm happy to be here with the boys and win it with the boys.
That ball four sprint, you completely reset after that. How?
Take a deep breath, remember it. What I'm doing out there, I'm throwing a strike, trying to throw a strike back in the game that I've always played.
Where does this rank amongst the coolest moments you've experienced in sports?
Oh, it's number one. It's number one. Being out here in a big league stadium in front of all these people, all these fans, with the boys, like I said, there's nothing like it.
Brady, you just shut the door and won the game for the Party Animals.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Animals win in Philadelphia. Vico, Josh, party on.
Calm, cool, collected. That's a stoic Brady Kais after the greatest moment in his sports career. We'll have a little Stand By Me here to close the night out. At the conclusion of the 204th Banana Ball game ever played. With over 45,000 fans on hand to witness it.
A little Stand By Me.
A roller coaster ride from start to finish. We'll let Jesse take over for Stand By Me, and then we'll chat with the man in the yellow tux. once the tune has been sung.
Let me hear you. Thank you for standing by us since day one. You guys have been amazing. You are the reason why we do what we do. And we just may have to come back to Philly next year. So stay tuned. October 3rd, we will have our 2025 City Draft. But I'll tell you guys, you showed a lot tonight. So we're going to finish with one tradition right here with our captain, Bill Leroy.
Philly! Not only were we the biggest crowd, but you were the loudest crowd we've heard all year long. We love you so very much. So around the stadium, get those hands up high. Because we are one big Bananas family here. So we're going to break it down all together on fans first, all three. But I need to know, are you ready? Here we go. Fans first on three. 1, 2, 3. We love you, Philly. Thank you guys so much.
Well, truly a legendary crowd we had here tonight in Philadelphia. You could hear it from start to finish. These folks love their sports. They are an impassioned bunch of folks here in the city of brotherly love. We've got a Phillies team heading back to the playoffs once again. They get to enjoy some banana ball, and now we get to send it down to Sam once again.
Go, Josh. Yes, we are feeling the love here in Philadelphia tonight. Here with owner of the Savannah Bananas, Jesse Cole. We all know him. We all love him. Jesse, 45,000 people. It's a big number, but I know for you, it's much more than a number. What does that mean to you?
Wow. Wow. You saw it right early on, 2 o'clock. Thousands of fans, almost 20,000 fans in the streets 3 hours before the game. And you see them here, stand by me, finishing strong. It is beyond words, the support that this Philly crowd and all over the country, fans from over 40 states joined us tonight. And it was quite a show. And it's just special watching all these fans. They don't want to leave. They don't want to leave. And that's what makes Banana Ball special. You see them all decked out, Bananas gear, party animal gear, and all smiling. And the guys put on a heck of a show. And boy, it just keeps getting better.
It does seem like once we've done something, how can we top it? But it happens time and time again as it's been proven. Talk to us now, too, about we saw so many Philadelphia legends get to take part in a game like this, in a moment like this, getting to tip the cap, some 2008 champions. What's it like being able to bring them in to be a part of something like this, something I know they are excited to be a part of?
Well, I'll tell you, this organization, the Philadelphia Phillies, do a tremendous job. You know, over a year ago, they reached out to us and wanted to be a part of it. You could feel the love and how they treat the players, how they treat the fans. It is special here in Philly. And the 4 guys that joined us, obviously all won World Series here. And boy, their energy, their excitement, and to watch the crowd respond to them. I mean, these are sports fans that just have a love and a passion for the game. And you bring that together with Banana Ball and see Shane and Joe and Jamie and then Ryan, the biggest ovation I've ever seen. We're getting it going now. I don't think I've ever, after a Party Animals win, I just get hosed with water. But I'll tell you, that's what's awesome about this. Fans are great in Banana Ball. They're great for baseball. They're great for all of this. And to see the response they got was awesome. And so I'm proud. I'm proud of the Party Animals. To see them right here celebrating, getting a picture. Boy, what a tour they've had. You know, challenges, adversity, but to win here in front of the largest crowd in Banana Ball history, they deserve it. They earned it. And it shows you what's to come. This isn't just the Bananas. Oh, the Bananas are playing. The Party Animals are here to stay. And they mean business. And they're going to show Banana Ball and fans all over the country what they're all about. So just wait. 2025, 2026, them, the firefighters, maybe some more surprises. That's what's going to make this game great. It's not just, hey, a scripted event. It is Banana Ball down to the wire, the last inning, sold out crowds. And man, I'm just fired up to see what's to come.
Jesse, cool. Now, I know you're not one to give away many secrets. You keep them well. I heard you out there saying Philadelphia maybe will be back. Maybe. You've got a place. We want everybody to know where we're going next, and people have a chance to get out. The emotion, did that get to you, or you just, oh man, I want you guys to know what's coming next. It's always what's next, Jesse.
When we did the opening march and there's 20,000 people in the streets, and right after the band finished their song, I couldn't even speak because it kept getting louder and louder and louder. And right after this game, when I spoke to the crowd and saw them all standing here, not one fan had left, and you could feel the passion and energy, I wanted to reward them with a little bit of a tease of what's to come. We would not be a smart business or a smart organization or a company to not want to come back to something like this. So I think, hey, October 3rd, we're going to shock the world. There may be some things that aren't surprises, but there's going to be some big surprises. And we want this experience that we just had in Philly all over the country. But they deserved it. They earned it. And I think they're in for a good treat on October 3rd.
Philadelphia, you have certainly done something special here with our Jesse Cole. Jesse, I'd say hit the showers, but I think you already got that one accomplished for today. So maybe go dry off, Jesse, and celebrate a little brotherly love in Philadelphia tonight. Biko, Josh, back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Sam. Thank you, Jesse, for so much of your time after a legendary evening here in Banana Land as we bring you back up to the booth alongside my good buddy Josh Tolevsky. I'm Biko Scala. Thank you all so much for spending this Saturday night with us in virtual Banana Land. The Party Animals win it 3-2. What a job by Brady Kice to shut the door. Did not have his A-plus stuff when he threw 4 straight balls to DR Meadows to start the inning. Then he bears down, strikes out Dan Oberst, gets Eric Jones Jr. to bounce into a weak tapper right back to him, and then strikes out Reese Alexiadis. That was a gutsy and really impressive save by Kice.
Well, look, this game did not disappoint whatsoever, and I think what you saw out of Brady Kice in that final inning was kind of reminiscent of what we saw from the Party Animals all night long, was this team just scrapping its way to a victory against the Bananas here tonight. And there were a lot of things to like. You saw 3 innings thrown in less than 2 minutes tonight from Dalton Ponce, Ryan Kellogg, and then Danny Hosley in the 9th inning as well. You saw Chase Acup collect the 100th home run of the 2024 Banana Ball World Tour. Jackson Olsen record his 100th trick play of the season, the first time we've ever seen Jackie reach triple digits in a season. And there were 21 trick plays in this ball game as well. So the Bananas and Party Animals were not lacking in that department as well. But when we focus on what was the key to the Party Animals victory here tonight, the stat of note, the Party Animals collected 7 hits with 2 outs in tonight's ball game and scored 3 of their 4 runs thanks to those 7 hits. just clutch hitting all night long for the Party Animals. And then you saw Drew Gillespie returning from his injury, absolute nails in the 8th inning, and Brady Kais just bearing down and getting it done in the 9th to record his first career banana ball save.
Legendary ball game. Personally, I could not ask for anything more. Both teams used 11 pitchers. Both squads used 11 pitchers. Of course, the Bananas mixing in a pair of former World Series champs in Joe Blanton and Jamie Moyer for their troubles. So now the scene is set for Miami. Next weekend we will be back in Savannah. The final 3 games in Grayson Stadium. We'll have the World Tour draft where everybody can find out if that was some foreshadowing from Jesse Cole. And we are indeed going back here to Citizens Bank Park as well as everywhere else. We'll be traveling on next year's tour. And then the following weekend, October 12th in Miami, it will be a showdown for the MLB series between these two squads that are currently knotted at 2 games each in the big league parks.
Oh, it's going to be so fun to end this 2024 World Tour. The Bananas and Party Animals doing battle one last time in front of the home crowd in Savannah, Georgia. Kind of feels like it's also going to be a chance for these guys to get some of those milestones as well across that weekend, and also just make sure that they're ready and have that final tune-up before a final game in Lone Depot Park in Miami as well. Looking forward to the draft, as always. The most exciting event of the year, in my honest opinion, one that I truly love, just knowing the schedule, seeing all the surprises that are in store for Banana Ball going forward. And, I mean, when you think about that final game in Miami as well, especially as we've seen the games get better and better, the entertainment also growing as the Major League Ballpark season series has progressed, gets you really excited to see what guests could possibly be coming in Miami, as well as just what are those final things that the Bananas and Party Animals want to leave fans with before the tour is complete.
Can't wait to see how it all unfolds, but before any of that happens, it'll be next Thursday night in Savannah, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. All 3 of those games will be free to watch on the Bananas YouTube channel. We do have to shout out the cast and crew, and we have to give away not just one, but 2 pairs of shoes! You betcha. 2 pairs of shoes thanks to our friends over at Zappos. Let's do that first. Drum roll, please. Danielle Mabry. Danielle Mabry, congratulations. You have a free pair of shoes from Zappos. And, drum roll, Lindsay Windler. Lindsay Windler, you also have a free pair of shoes. So Danielle and Lindsay, congratulations. Thanks for watching with us this Saturday night. We'll be giving away another pair of shoes each of our final 4 broadcasts of this tour still on the docket. All right, let's shout out the cast and crew here from a BTV side. It starts on the first base cam, Sophia Peach, a BTV star. Same goes for Emerson Elmgren across the diamond, the Iron Horse of Bananas Television. On high home, Arch Pongle. Some call her Pingle, we call her Pongle. Sharon the Booth with us here in Citizens Bank. On high first, Lexton Fowler, Battlestar Galactica. On the high third, Griffin Ellis. That's what I'm talking about. Griff Dog on the journey here away from his beloved control room. On the center field cam, Ben Barks out holding down a mighty important camera. On the wireless, Justin Gordon and Clayton Franklin flying all over the bank tonight. And when it comes to our engineer, it would be Nick Keldy, a.k.a. DJ Kel Diggity, Cowboy Kel Diggity, DJ Squints, also known as here in Philadelphia,
Cheesesteak.
Yeah, that sounds right to me. Doof. Yeah, there it is. Doof is what Nick is going as this weekend. We gotta bring things back to Savannah, where this broadcast was directed by Keegan Woods. Our replay, Mr. Kwanzi. One name, you know him and you love him. Our audio, Gwen Giddo. Our scorebug, Michael Basista. The graphics run by Julia Massey, and the statistics on said graphics handled by Mikey O'Connor. Our moderator in the chat, Colbyte _ the Lone Wolf, this evening in the Tubes chat. A big thank you to Mr. Josh Talevsky, my color coordinating and statistical savanting buddy up here in the booth.
Bika Scala, you were immaculate on the call tonight. Thank you for always knowing when to say, or when to know whether too much cheese is too much cheese. You crushed this, John.
Thank you very much. I'm almost always on the side of just have more cheese. There's no such thing in Biko's world as too much cheese. Big shout out to Mr. Chad Reese, the coordinating producer of BTV, and a big thank you as well to Sam Bauman and Drake Toll for giving us so many great hits down on the field. That included chatting with Drew Gillespie, Mr. Zach Phillips, as well as our big league friends, which would be Shane Victorino, Joe Blanton, Jamie Moyer, and Ryan Howard. What an evening in Bananaland. For the executive producers of BTV, Carrie, Jesse, and Emily Cole, as well as Jared Orton, I'm Biko Scala saying so long for now. One last big thank you to the entire Philadelphia Phillies organization for making this stop as seamless and wonderful as we could ever imagine. We'll see you next Thursday night in Savannah. We've only got 4 games left on the schedule. It's going to be a wild ride. Until we see you then, we will see you later!
I'm the trash man. I eat